Today I'm looking at a chord from Les Miserables. Bienvenue to
Keith Horn's Chord of the Week.
Listen to this chord from Les Mis. In a story that's full of tension and drama, it's one of the more tense and dramatic moments of the film. I say of the film because I couldn't find this chord in the original stage version. The credits for the film say that there's music adapted by so-and-so and additional stage orchestrations by so-and-so, but I'm left to assume that this chord is credited to the original composer. So if anyone finds it in the original version, just leave a comment and let me know where I can find it.
Found it! I found it!
This is the moment where the revolutionaries have been trapped by French soldiers and are about to be shot to death. Here it is in context. And this is the chord. It's an A major 9 over G sharp. It's an A major 9 over the 7th. I suppose you could call it an E6th or an E6 add 4, but I hear it as an A-based chord. Now one wouldn't think that an A major 9 could be used for a moment of fear and peril like this, but it totally works because of the dissonance of the minor ninth interval here. This shows the power of inversions, how a chord is spelled. Instead of this 1 3 5 7 9, he spells it 7 9 3 5 1, and it transforms what would be in root position, this bright uplifting chord that evokes the sound of nature and beauty, into something that can be used to evoke the fear of death and the throes of battle. It doesn't sound like it with this keyboard, but with the orchestration you hear in the film, is so much tension and fear in that moment because of this voicing. To me, this illustrates how music can be like a magic trick. By using a certain harmony with carefully chosen instrumental colors, a composer can make you feel something. But without changing a single note, only changing the order of those notes, a composer can evoke something totally different. And that's like a magic trick. Here are the exact same notes in Appalachian Spring by Aaron Copland.
Where is Aaron right now?
Here's those same notes in a different order, again from Les Mis. Same notes, different order, different instruments, completely different effect. The score was written by Claude Michel Schoenberg, and I know what you're thinking. Schoenberg? Surely he must be related to the famous Arnold Schoenberg. Well, he's not.
And don't call me Shirley.
But I can't help but notice the similarity between this chord here and the Farben chord from Arnold Schoenberg's Three Pieces for Orchestra. Here's that. The two chords are the same, except for one note. If you take the C sharp from the gunpoint chord from Les Mis, drop it an octave, take it down a half step, that is the Farben chord. Let me take this down an octave. Here's the gunpoint chord from Les Mis. Here's the Farben chord. Now, the purpose of pointing out parallel examples like this is it's not to imply plagiarism or even influence, but for me it's to illustrate how much variety you can get out of very little material. And if you're clever and patient and willing to experiment and play around with what you already know, it's like a magic trick. So let's take the Les Mis gunpoint chord through some exercises. The first exercise is to plane it through the authentic cycle as usual. And for the second exercise, I'll revoice it like this. A, add 9 over 7. And take that through the same cycle. We'll actually take it through the plagal cycle this time. Let's do it a little differently. So that would be A, E, B, F sharp, and so on. But with the add 9 over 7. So we're thinking of this as an A chord, even though there's an A flat slash G sharp at the bottom. So that'll sound like this. So that's the gunpoint chord from Les Miserables. And remember, if you look down and practice for one more day, at the end of the day, you might become master of the house of this chord voicing.
That's a pun.
So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and happy practicing.
Yeah. Who this? This beat. Yo, who this? Yo, who this? Who this?